Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. For this week's reading, I will be using the Thelma Tarot. And let's draw cards. This is a beautiful deck. Wow, I'm already getting two cards out. Okay, that's the third one. Okay, so we start the week with the moon. The moon, and interestingly, the moon is the major arcana, so this holds a lot of a strong message for many. You are at a point where there's a lot of uncertainty. With the moon, there's a lot of uncertainty. You don't know where you're headed. There's a lot of confusion. And I'm also drawn to the water here, so your emotions may be surfacing at this time, especially with the new moon's energy. So be mindful of how you're feeling at this time. I am also getting that spirit is sending you signs. I'm seeing these birds, or yeah, they're like ravens. So you're getting signs and messages, and you could be getting signs and messages in your dreams as well, so pay attention to that. But with this, I feel like you're at a point where there are decisions to be made, or you know, there's things that need to be sorted out, but I feel there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of things, like, you know, a lot of what ifs in the picture. Like, I don't know if this is gonna happen, or should I take this route or the other one, or there seems to be several options, and there also seems to be a lot of uncertainty, and you feel like you're in the dark. It's like, you know, there's I don't know if I have that support, or if anyone's gonna support me, or I don't know where I'm headed. So be mindful of your own emotions at this time, especially with the moon's energy. That could kind of heighten up at this time, but you're guided to pay attention to the signs that are being sent to you, because your guardian angel, your spirit guides, they are sending you. Now, for some reason I'm drawn to the birds, so pay attention to the birds. If there's any bird trying to get your attention, what is like, if there's a particular animal, look up the totem animal, look up the messages, what that messages means for you. Also symbols and signs in your dreams, so try and pay attention to that. A very emotional week to start with. For the second card, we have Five of Swords. Now with the Five of Swords, I sense there's some deception, or be mindful of your actions, be mindful of the actions of others, the intention of others as well. Make sure you're coming from a good space, and you don't get into any situation which you may regret later. So that's the other thing. Also be mindful of the intentions of others that you're working with or dealing with. That's what I'm getting with the Five of Swords. Let's move on to the third card. Okay, the third card, interestingly, comes up is the Magician. Now with the Magician card, this is another major arcana, and this is telling you no matter what is going on, you know, in the beginning of the week, like you are going through your own confusion or emotional whatever is coming up for you, the third card comes in to tell you that you are the magician. You have all the tools necessary. You got to bring your power back. That's what I feel with this card. Don't give your power away to anybody else. That's what I feel with the second one. And with this card, it's like you have all the necessary ingredients to create the life that you want. You just have to bring your focus back. You have to bring your mindset back to that space where you bring your power to yourself and not give your power away to others. The beginning of the week, you may feel your emotions kind of coming up, and, you know, making the best of you, but in the middle of the week, you may be more centered, or you may actually look into what is that needs to go, what is that you can change about yourself. Make sure your intentions are right. Make sure you're coming from, you know, truth and purity, because that's very important. And remember that you are the master creator of your life, and what is that you want to create, know that you have the power to create. And you gotta I feel with this card, a lot has to do with your mindset. If you believe in your power, it's going to come about. How do you believe and think of yourself? So come in that space where you own your power. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.